Hey, Benje. Let's see if it sees us. Benje, remember that time, right now, where we camped at the very end? Can't show it. We camped at the very end of where we camped last night, right next to the stinky outhouses, but it's in the middle of rain, so you can't smell them anyway. And we're at the end of the loop. At the end of the loop, very end, very end of the road. Camp spot. 4 camp spots on that lake. We stayed right there. 2 over. And now at the end, and the road loops around. We're right there at the end. At the very end. Looks like there's like some kind of ATV road here, but there's a sign that doesn't allow vehicles to go past. And we're parked right there at the edge. And then right here is the lake. Right there. Lake and forest. We're in the middle of the forest. And we're gonna be gone and on our lives one day, and Mom will be like, Benje, do you remember when that one time we camped? Well, do you remember the one time we camped in Yosemite in a spot we weren't supposed to be in? And I was terrified and I couldn't see it. I didn't know I needed glasses. It was like 100 degrees and I was so scared. And we were in a little black Ford Transit Connect. And I just put us down because I was always so tired. It's traveling, being like on, I call it gripped, when you're always just gripped on the steering wheel and you're trying to get to where you're going, and it's so hard in the little van, and she doesn't want to go up in that elevation, and it's just hard. And I put us down for bed, and we weren't supposed to be there. Benje, remember we weren't supposed to be there? And it was like 1,000 degrees, and I turned on the van. I turned on the van with the car starter to get the air going. And I just like, oh my God, but that van sounded like the loudest noise in the world. There's rules, you can't have anything going after 10 at night. And I turned it off and I started to walk us because God help me, it was too hot. And it was pitch black in Yosemite's. We weren't in Upper Pines, I think we were in North Pines. We were parked at that trailhead at the end of the camp loop. And I walked us to like the bathroom way far away, and I didn't have glasses at the time and I couldn't find our way back. Oh my God, I got us lost. Benje, do you remember that? How about this though? Remember when we first got out of the van, the guy yelled at us, are you gonna run your car all night or something like that? Out of his tent. He came out of his tent to yell at us. He had one of those low tents to the ground that you and your sleeping bag sleep in it, which just, I don't know, that sounds miserable. He was probably cranky too because it was hot in his tent. And he yelled at us. And I was like, remember what I said? I said, oh, I accidentally, well, it's just me, Benje. I said, I accidentally, go back here. I said, I accidentally started it with my car starter, which is a big fat fucking lie. Mama lied because she felt like she was in trouble. Come back down here. I was just talking. I was just pretending to be scared. I'm not really scared. Benje, you do a good job always being on guard. Come back here. He's always on guard, which is good. Mommy always gets a little scared. Tonight I was super scared being here too. We just took that last walk and I feel 1,000 times better. Did you just burp? I feel 1,000 times better now. But I'm pretty much always scared. Camping alone. I should count how many times we've done it. How many nights have we been alone on the road for real, total? No idea. I'll count sometime. Do you think we're in the 30s? No, we gotta be in the 50s, 60s, 70s by now. I gotta count. I'm still super scared all the time. You'd think I'd get used to it. Kinda. Benje's clocked on too. Benje, why don't you come back and lay down with your mom? He all clocked in right now. We got a support, what's it called? Not a support animal. What's that vest called, Benje? not security. What the hell? But Buster used to have a security vest. Buster had a security vest shirt that he would wear. He was 5 pounds. You have a service dog. And you know why you're a service dog? Look at you. You're security. Look at you. You are a security system. You are the solo female travelers. Solo female travelers. Total clocked in dog. Always. Look at you on post. I better shut this van down so you can go night-night, Benje. He's always clocked in until what? Mom turns the fan on, blacks us out. There he goes. I'll black us out now so you can take a load off. You want to do more Remember When stories? Oh, how about remember when I parked us in Curry Village illegal too? Oh, don't say that out loud. It never happened. Remember? I figured out. It's during COVID. Oh, that's super illegal. There's my alarm behind us. See, it's gonna scare the people. The blue alarm. I totally parked us in Korea. I couldn't see my way out of there. I couldn't drive at night. Didn't know I needed glasses. But remember, Benje? Put us in a little black van too in Korea. But everybody was partying. Nobody even knew we blacked us out. Nobody could even tell. Benje, we've had some crazy adventures. How about Rollins? At that truck stop. I've stayed at a bunch of truck stops for us. I get scared at those too because I'm scared of truckers. I'm scared of pretty much everybody. I'm pretty much scared of... And yet, we keep doing this. Why? So that we can go do really cool shit. And see cool shit. And like do something neat and different every day. And see... What are we going to see tomorrow? Picture Rocks looks pretty stinking epic. We did the boat tour today. But doesn't that, Benje, doesn't Picture Rocks, you didn't see it because you said you had to stay in the van because it was so rainy. And I'd taken you on that one hike. Oh, I took you on a couple hikes in the rain. And I thought, you can sit this one out. And I went and looked. I went and looked over that thing that's supposed to be a scenic overlook. You couldn't see diddly. Couldn't see diddly because it was just gray. But the teeny bit I saw of Picture Rocks from that angle and the beach. I mean, it makes me think of something like, it's all relative. I don't know anything about anything, so it makes me think of like Europe or something. You can't get this far. You can't get here and not go see that without rain. It's supposed to be like 83 tomorrow. Cloudy. I'm taking you to the beach first thing. We'll go hike. I think the rain stops at like 7 a.m. And then we're gonna go hike at Picture Rocks, and it's gonna be like, it's gonna be like I took you on a European vacation, Benje. Then we'll say, this is why it's always worth it. We'll say, remember when we were in Picture Rocks and Christina was scared of where she parked? She's always scared of where she parks. Scared to get the knock. Someone tell me I gotta go, and then I won't know where to go, and I can't see shit at night, and then I gotta drive through these crazy potholes and crazy, weird, horrible, windy roads in the middle of the forest and not know where I'm going, and there's no service, so you can't just maps your ass out of here. GPS your ass out of here. You gotta wing it. I always get so scared. And then we always do just fine. Benje, remember when I had to take us through that snowstorm? Always remember when. It was like, oh God, how cold was it? It was like 6 degrees. We slept and I thought you were gonna die. That was in Rollins in the little black van. No heat, no nothing, no electric blanket. This is before the electric blanket, I think. What led to getting the electric blanket. I was so scared because you wouldn't get under the blankets. You kind of sleep on top. And then we woke up to like 2 feet of snow. And I thought, fuck it, we gotta go. We can't just sit here and die in the snowstorm. We gotta go to Yosemite. That must have been our second trip because we had new tires. It was our second time Yosemite. And Benje, Mama put on her big girl pants, her big girl britches, and started driving. Well, at first I asked a trucker if we could get out of there, and he was a bit of a DICK, whatever. They were all sitting in there drinking their coffee, got nowhere to be. We had somewhere to be, Benje. Where we have to be Yosemite. We had reservations to camp. We had reservations to get in. We won the life lottery during COVID, getting in there. We had another day or two of driving in front of us. So what did I do, Benji? I started driving out of there in that snowstorm. It was a whiteout. You know what a whiteout looks like? That. That's what a whiteout looks like, Benji. And when Mom do, that state trooper, or sheriff, whatever, was standing right there. Right there, just standing there in the middle of the snowstorm on the road. And that semi was tipped on its side. Because Rollins has all that wind, like 40 to 60 mile an hour winds. It's just, and it's not just once, it's every time we drive through there. Every time. I hate all of it. All it is, what is it, Wyoming? Anyway. Uh-oh, here comes a car. Anyway, let's see what's the car.